Okay. Started streaming on my end.
Yep. All right, and we are live.
I don't see it on the YouTube channel currently. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It just
Now
updated.
here
There
it
we go.
goes.
I need to adjust volume real quick. Okay. Okay. Alright, Dark Age. Changes how bright everything is. It's interesting. We've got an Ottoman warrior here. That's interesting. Right, that's Nazca. New city-state quest to construct a campus. Sure. Okay. Well, I suppose. Yay for both boxes. Oh, never mind. Are we ready to next turn? Who is proxying for who right now? I know we need Joe.
I think Tay will be proxying for Joe. I
Okay.
could
Well,
be
Joe
wrong.
never said his proxy, so I don't think I am.
Oh, that's bad.
Do we want to quickly just message Taylor, not Taylor, Ali, and see if he's gonna proxy for Joe? If not, figure something out.
Tay, could you talk again so I can look at audio levels?
Hello?
No, Tay.
Oh,
Yeah, you're good.
Hello, it's me.
Okay. That was a little louder when you first spoke, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. But next, I'd like a next turn vote.
Motion to let Perfect Wing just hit next turn if there's nothing huge to discuss.
no.
Was that a yay?
You have a second.
Oh,
Nick, what did you say, Nick?
All right. Oh, yeah. Yep. Sure. That's
okay.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little muffled.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's fine. We have a trader. I don't know if I control that. It is a civilian unit I produced, but... Who is the governor for the second state? Did they handle that? Because...
Was a new state established?
I'm almost certain that the...
Yes, the legislation established it. They just haven't picked a governor.
All right. Well, I guess the question is, in absentia, like, what is the process?
I think the act...
The legislation stated that Perfect Wing will be de facto governor. So we're good.
All right.
And as long as I have control over civilian units, our options here, I could grow our new city, or I could send a trader somewhere to get some gold and or science, I suppose, but...
I believe we should.
Going...
Auckland's still alive yet?
Yeah, but going past this new barbarian encampment that is a great way to lose a trader, in my opinion.
Okay.
Which I only just now noticed. But yeah, that would be a nice road, to be fair, but the city-states can make their own traders, and maybe
So I have a question. I'm behind the curve, but wasn't the initial plan to move that trader over to the new city?
Yes, that's
and
what
that
I was
would help
saying.
production.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was just looking at the other options there. But
okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do any of the city-states have missions in regards to trades? I could be wrong.
If you actually, I don't know if it shows that by default. I'm used to playing with a mod for this, but their things are... Where are the quests? Oh, there they are. Spearman. Hello. Merchant. Campus. we'll... Yeah, no, none of them want a trade route right now, so...
Alright. Then I reckon just,
Yeah.
move it across, build a road.
I don't think I'm mandated to build anything. But
No, you're not, but could we push for a campus finally?
a campus would be good.
Do we have a good spot for a campus,
We have a
though?
+1 spot potentially, but we would need to buy the tile. I don't think you could find a better campus spot for us currently than a +1.
How about a holy site spot?
Holy sites
That's
are
probably the exact same thing.
significantly +1. Significantly? Similarly, +1.
Well, if we could buy one tile up north... no, we don't have Tens of Aurora, never mind.
Well, last time, speaking of which,
no, we do have forest up there.
Well, yeah, there's 2 forests, which is what gets
it
out the
available?
+1. What?
So we have Oracle, Stonehenge, and the last one, which I can't see, forgive me.
And yeah.
Build on floodplains or on marsh.
Yeah, so
we
we can
build the one above the city.
Right,
where
so the downside of this is its main bonus is towards marsh tiles, and then it will boost floodplain tiles, but only in the city that builds it, but there's no floodplain tiles here. It also means we couldn't get rid of our marshes later on, or I guess we could, but we'd be losing out. It is nice, but it's also such an early wonder that I find it really unlikely the AI won't have already tried to get it. Oracle is only constructible in these 2 locations, and I wouldn't want to get rid of the woods there, so I'd only really say to put it there. And that's still a lot of... Personally, I would probably recommend getting more production before building the Oracle. Like, we could get another quarry and a pasture, maybe, for some more production.
Maybe we do a builder then. I motion them to file the construction of a builder.
I do like builder. I don't think you're gonna need a motion for that. I think I'll just build one, honestly. Actually, do we need more military, though? Now that we're spread more thinly.
Military?
Hmm?
What's the current
We
state?
only have like 2 units.
We've got 2 units and a scout.
Also, Nick, did you vote in Joe's column?
No, I haven't.
Okay, he must have voted.
So I haven't changed it. None of the votes have come through, it looks like. So I've just...
Do me a favor and vote, so I can close the sheet.
Non-voters. Disgusting.
Actually, how far are we from finishing our research out of curiosity?
36 turns. Could have been a little faster if we built that pasture there, but
I say, can we build it and get quicker, or is that kind of now?
well, we
too
don't
late?
have a builder anymore, and we also don't have the tile still. Like last time you guys voted against buying that tile and building a pasture there, so like if we could get a builder in the capital and build a pasture in the capital, which would work, I guess. But I'm pretty sure we're mandated to research horseback riding because we settled that city.
I believe we are, yeah.
So I guess that's even more reason for a builder, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, so new barbarians here, the White Owls. They're literally unable to form a city-state. Were they?
They're gonna be constantly just causing problems.
Yeah, I mean, potentially, but also potentially Auckland will wipe them out like really quickly.
They did it with Grand Columbia. They'll do it again.
They'll do it again. Let's go. Okay. Someone has built Stonehenge, which is on the same tier as the Edamananki, so that's a good example of how likely it is to be taken from us, and it's like a 30-turn construction. So.
Also, barbarian to the south.
I can see. Thank you.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. So no Stonehenge, meaning we now have an option between either having to wait and hope we get religion,
The only way to get
or
a
we could.
religion without Stonehenge, not that Stonehenge is easy to get, is via the um holy site. I guess
Right.
there's
I
a
mean,
policy
there
that
is strictly speaking the what's it called? Divine Inspiration like policy card, but
that's
that
what I
comes
was
on
just
too
saying.
late.
But you also need to build a
Revelation.
holy site to be able to use the great profit you can get off of Revelation.
True.
We got a Eureka towards currency, which gave us some error score there. Okay, someone needs to mute themselves. That's your Discord audio is coming through your microphone.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
I kind of thought it was you because you just joined, to be honest.
What the fuck? That's. I want you to know I'm using headphones, so it's physically not possible.
Well, yeah, that would.
Well, I'm
that-
using a MacBook, but I'm already on mute, so someone's lying. There's an imposter among us.
So true. I think. Okay, we found the southern tip of the continent. I think we might want to go back up, to be honest, just because it's not like. Are we gonna want to settle at the southern tip of the continent? That seems unlikely to me.
I mean, that does sound quite funny.
We
but-
might be
It
able to
would take
find
quite some
something up
time.
north.
How
It
long would it take
would,
to
but
get
like.
north?
I'm not sure how useful this galley is going to be when it's nowhere, when it's in the at the South Pole. Regardless, like unless we found, I mean, we could find something good on the west coast, I assume, but you know, there's no,
We'd have to
there's
go the
the
other way.
Ottomans in the middle.
Right. I would consider like looking for city states or other civs. I think
I suppose
that's the-
city states
Is there
are.
another?
Do you
Oh,
want to?
No, United States go first.
I suppose city states are a good thing that we could find. Would you like to go now?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any I know this is gonna sound stupid, but is there any possible routes that we can go to cross, let's say hypothetically?
It seems unlikely. There might be small ones that let us get to some island. Although, what map type are we on? Does it say? I don't know if it says, actually. I think it's just... I don't know. I don't know if anyone remembers what map type, but I think you guys chose continents. Which...
Well, so there could be small ones, maybe another large one around, possibly.
No, what I'm saying is that there's unlikely islands if you just choose continents. It's much more likely if you choose, like, continents and islands. Or small continents. Anyways, I don't know. I'll go another tile here, I guess. Because that's all the movement I had, anyways.
How many turns is it until we have to consider going back into another dark age, out of curiosity?
The era, 48 turns at earliest is when the next era score ticks over.
Cool.
The Ottomans are declared friends, by the way, so they literally couldn't declare war on us here, so we don't have to
I know, I
worry.
was gonna say, that's a
Worry
little
yet.
nerve-wracking.
It's most likely them going after the barbarians, the rock vultures.
The mountain pass?
That's a weird bug that I've had, where it shows up in the paper view, even though it's not to be confused with pay-per-view, but it's like it's in the map,
It hasn't been
but
discovered,
not.
or it's like barely discovered. Like
It's
yeah,
like
that
it's
right.
been discovered, but it's not in view, even though it is in view. I don't know.
Well, it seems
I think
that's
they're on
gonna
the
call it
islands.
city state.
Hmm?
The Southern Barbarian Clan.
What was the
They're
question?
directly south of us, London.
What about it?
Looks like it's
One
gonna
eye.
become a
Yeah,
one eye.
20
Looks
plus
like it's gonna see a
turns.
state in the key turns.
Yeah, it hasn't changed much. I'm gonna go a little further. It seems unlikely to us for us to find much down here, but it is Let me check how many turns this would take to get back to the capital, hypothetically. That's 14 turns. That's kind of crazy. It's probably more worth it just to discover new things. Mostly in the chance of meeting a new city-state that could be good.
Oh, volcanoes erupted.
Yeah, not a relevant one, though. If it's one that we can see, I guess we can't see that one. If we could... If it's one that we can see, then then we'll, it'll actually show us when it happens, like it'll pan over to it.
What was I gonna say also? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think we can't go any more, I think it's west or east, I can't remember, of our new city because of the Ottomans. Doing so would probably annoy them. The new city.
I mean, probably a little. They're actually expanding kind of quick, it looks like. Loyalty-wise, apparently it wouldn't be a huge issue if we went up north, but that's probably only because they only have 2 population. We also do. I meant to check... Okay, they're both in normal ages. I just wanted to see if they were hypocrites about being in dark ages, but they're not yet. Our road doesn't have a bridge yet because we don't have a wheel, I think. It might be that we don't have a classical era tech. Yeah, no, that's it, I think, actually. It's one of the 2. We found bananas.
In copper.
We have met a new city-state. We've met Vilnius. They give, for the highest active alliance level, all your theater square districts receive plus 50% adjacency bonuses. That one...
That's bad.
Yeah,
Not great.
I've not been a big fan of that personally. I don't tend to rely on theater square adjacencies for culture, I guess. I guess I just tend to prefer adjacencies that you get from other districts, and then theater squares are some of the lower priority ones for me usually, but I also don't tend to go culture games that often, so we'll have that. They have mountains. Yeah, that hill there is good. I knew he might come for me, but he was only able to get one towards me, and then I was able to take it before he could get me. 0 damage. Let's go. This is Gray Rat. I don't know off the top of my head if these guys have boats or not. They kinda... Well, what can I hire? Archer.
Okay, that makes sense.
What?
Sorry. No, sorry, I'm just looking at something. My apologies.
Okay. I don't know if I want to hang around them that much. I'll use my last one, and then consider turning back. That's their scout. I'm gonna catch whoever did that. This might be the best position, honestly, to be able to see them coming from the south.
Is there a
Yes.
volcano near us?
Yes.
Okay,
This one?
right. Mount Doom, and north of that is Mordor.
That
Sure.
volcano we discovered like turn 1 or something.
Yeah, it was an original, when we
Sorry,
spawned, we
from
looked
the
No, that's fine.
from the stream it looks like a mountain. I was really
I
confused.
mean, it is. I have great news for you about volcanoes. They're mountains. I I don't know if that's good news or not. That's just news. I just have news for you about volcanoes. They are a type of mountain. I feel like the farther we go, the more sunk cost fallacy sinks in, you know? No pun intended. And the more I think, well, now it's even farther to go back, even though I'm discovering less and less that's useful.
Incompetent governor admits to using fallacial thinking in guiding his policy.
Actually, that's the Supreme Commander that was doing that. The governor didn't use any fallacial thinking.
Yeah, right, buddy.
I was talking about something that a governor has no say over, is all I'm saying. Ousting a governor over that would be... Nico, you're giving a lot of feedback. Can you, like, mute when you're not talking,
I'm
maybe?
trying to mute everything I can.
1 minute? Oh my god.
What?
Give me a second, jeez. Hmm.
10 plus turns. So we're less than 20 turns on that being a city-state there.
Tough choice.
Early Empire.
Do we want to change any of our policies?
Well, the new ones are production towards settlers and loyalty for citizens.
Hold on, we need to...
What's
this going on? We have a vote in the ministry. Alright, I'm going to...
I'm pretty sure voting in the ministry is about to close, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're good.
Well, I was told hold on, so I wasn't sure.
Okay.
We were oh, we also have land surveys for reducing the cost of purchasing tiles. We haven't unlocked diplomatic or world card policy slots yet, so that's everything past that is a non-starter.
See, I like Limitane, because it would let us settle, you know, out there. But
I mean, not too close, because it's only +2 loyalty, and you can lose up to 20 from being next to someone.
yeah, but it's not the only way to get loyalty.
To be fair, we don't have a governor yet. An in-game governor yet.
I was gonna say.
We will soon. I was
gonna say if possible, could we do colonization and maybe just try and do another settler? Because 2 cities are good. 3 would at least get us at least a solid 3 foundations going.
I do like that, but I don't know where we would settle if we were to do that.
There's plenty of spots.
Where?
It's still up north. I say that being near active volcano, but they're still up north.
We got in the north and we got in the south.
Where up north and where, like, I'm showing you. Please try to tell me specifically where you
I was gonna
is a
say, if we're
good
really
idea.
wishing, and this might be again unpopular with some people, but
Genocidal,
considering that the
potentially.
Rock Vulture clan's further from becoming a city-state than the southern one, could we just go in, settle it, and that would be the end of that? That's my personal take.
You want to settle
in the tundras? Yes.
the Rock Vulture clan?
Sounds stupid, but hear me out. As I said, south's not really an option right now. If we go any more towards the east or west, forgive me, I always forget my west and east. We'll end up going towards the Ottomans, which will cause our own other headaches.
Understandable.
I think by that river would be okay.
I mean, the problem is you would get deer. Maybe, I guess you could get pearls there. But, Yeah, there's pros there
I'm
too.
I feel like that's all right. I'm a big dreamer, okay? That area south of Columbia, okay? That's ripe for the taking. Right
So it's
there.
Right, those 3 spots we can see.
Yeah. Or whatever else we cannot see.
Well, my guesses are, and the way things look at the border, it
I
looks
wouldn't
like
talk
Grand
about.
Columbia settled in another city south of that, so
There's one centered where my mouse cursor is, because
Yeah, from the
they have a
looks.
3 tile, and I think these are their only 3 cities there. Um, yeah, because this is from Geneva that's blocking it off there. So, um, yeah, that would be blocked off. Yeah, so these are literally the only 3. At least there'll be red blocking that off. There might be more inland, but these are you're getting a -9 loyalty here, and the other 2 are -20 because of Grand Columbia. Either way, you are pissing off Grand Columbia, for certainly. Um,
I'm not afraid.
I
I mean, at that point, I know this is going to again sound like me being a bit of a warmonger, but at that point, I would say let's just take a city from Grand Columbia.
ooh.
If we really wanted to
Whoa,
start heading,
whoa, whoa.
I said, hang on, hang on. I agree. Yes, we should settle south, as there is some. As I agree, there's great right taking, but again, if we're gonna piss off Grand Columbia and start settling, we might as well just take one and then keep following the coast. Again, not something I'm stating. I'm just stating kind of an idea
If
and the
we,
fact that that's reality.
Well,
I wish we had
regardless, I think
gone a bit around the
to give us
north.
the freest hand, we should change our policies to limit Tane and colonization.
Let me look here. You're saying. I honestly don't think Limitane is worth it. I do think we could consider Ilkum. We're constructing a builder, and we might be constructing another one real soon. But I guess urban planning is helping us a bit. We did just start a trade route, so we would get +2 gold from caravansaries. Colonization is a great policy, honestly. I just think we need to know where we're settling before we think about building a settler.
Up north, correct me if I'm wrong.
We got
There's
up
only
north, we got south. I think we have plenty of good locations.
up north. We go there. We got diamonds. We got fish,
The
and
diamonds are
possibly
okay.
crabs.
Yeah, you would, to settle up north without exterminating the Rock Vulture clan doesn't seem extremely likely. Settling,
Again,
I,
the
I,
thing is, we're
I,
kind of
I
we're
know
in
you
Yeah,
a
the
don't.
position.
problem is the ministry did high key vote to exterminate them. So that's no longer a consideration.
Hmm. Damn, so
Oh, I
long
think we're
notes.
going. Actually, can we propose? Actually, just before we end the turn, can we propose open
We've
borders
got a
with the
lot of stuff
Ottomans?
to do
Just that
this
way,
turn.
or is that already with us in friendship? Correct me if I'm wrong.
What are you asking?
Open borders.
We don't have open borders. We could do open borders, hypothetically.
Oh. I support this.
I support it.
We need another vote.
So what's this for? Open borders? Sure.
I support it. Perfect. We
Okay,
read the
it passed.
Read what?
That's a unanimous decision.
Oh, sorry. The border insurance has been invoked.
Not quite unanimous, but
Oh, okay. I see. I've been ordered to commit genocide. Well, that's interesting. Thankfully, we haven't researched Nuremberg trials yet.
I was gonna say I'm not sure about that one, but yeah.
Well, how am I
Well,
meant to ignore having to keep
it's
units
not.
within city
Hang on, hang on.
borders?
If we're gonna pull the argument of genocide, no one is saying you have to send the military in to go wipe it off the face of the earth. You can literally just colonize, and no one would say anything else.
it's true. We could build a settler there, and they would move.
Just and they just end up getting absorbed by us. If anything, it's
Although
more
this is a
similar.
pretty. Although I don't know, would that violate this military order?
Sounds like disperse is required by the military order. I need to look at this act here because I want to know if that allows me to have units leave the cities, or or what? Because I'm
Oh
supposed to
yeah.
keep
By the
one.
way,
one.
that conservation area is dissolved.
Yes, I wanted to ask about that.
The Russians War and Security Act has been invoked to specify cultural kind of area strategic opportunity, also on-term progress to its past. Gives me perfect. I think we should maintain course.
Maintain course, as in.
I'm gonna guess.
That's in
Um,
civics.
Oh,
reference to
in
civics.
civics. Yes, good call.
But we need to take a vote on this. QI, can we get
Are
your
we
input?
voting on civics, or what are you voting on right now?
So, sorry. Is this about civics?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's the proposal?
Staying with the current civs, I believe that's the current proposal.
Oh, I thought there was.
Or
I thought
switching
someone.
to
Changing it.
colonization and or limitane. I'm pushing to switch to colonization and limitane.
I would probably do it
Um,
one at a time. I feel like colonization has a higher chance of getting.
I
Alright,
think
let's.
discipline might still be useful. Colonization, sure. If we're at that point in the game where we have city spots that we want to settle.
Alright. Well. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it in order. So, all in
Yeah.
favor of colonization, say aye.
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 Aye. That's 3. Alright. All in favor of. Forgive me. Limitare, say aye.
Aye.
That's 1. All in favor of what's that one? Sorry, forgive me. Survey. Which one did you want to propose?
I don't think there was. Was anyone else proposing a military policy in place of discipline that's already in there?
I could be wrong, but so far seems fine.
I think.
So everyone happy with this? No other last minute changes?
Okay.
Yep. Well, there you go.
Well, it sounds like we're gonna be settling up here. I mean, if
Mhm.
Rock Vulture's getting, what is the term again? Dispersed. Then I know
Dispersed.
that's the actual in-game term. Then I don't see why not settle up there, honestly. Now, we do have a governor. Did anything pass regarding in-game
Pingala.
government?
Pingala.
Okay.
Pingala.
Did Bengala?
Pingala. The act is called Pingala.
It's a good act.
Actually,
name.
hang on. Yeah, it is. Oh shit.
Yeah, there we go. That should help us catch up in science and culture. These guys are real close to becoming a city-state, actually. That's interesting. Gray rat. Why not? Honestly, these guys are so far. They're already they're already about as far as they can get. It's probably just as quick to, if we can circumnavigate the continent, it's probably fast. Just as fast to do that, is what I'm saying. What is... Oh. I just saw the color change. And is that a golden age? No. We're probably about to discover their capital. We did get open borders. There it is. They've got a great scientist. They've got a great scientist that I can't pronounce. Aria Pata.
What did I get?
What?
I was gonna say, what does that scientist get? Usually just regular boost, or
I don't know.
sometimes
Every
get, like,
scientist
certain-
has a unique thing. You can look it up. Hello? I thought you could look it up. Oh, I misspelled it. Triggers a eureka moment for 3 random text from the classical or medieval era, is what their unique ability is. And then there's historical contests that we probably don't want to spend our time on right now. Although I'm sure it's interesting. Because I've read, other Civilopedia entries. This is the Bear Tree clan. They don't have navy. I don't know what the sewage is over.
Sue? Why are we suing? What happened?
Okay.
We do.
Because no one
We do like to
say
sue.
nay twice.
Oh, I was.
Even though I think everyone else voted
Yeah, no,
yes on.
Well, I saw the nays, and the second one, there weren't enough yays anyways. Yeah, it was about something I just did. I just don't remember. I've already forgotten it. Oh, was it about not reading the history? Leventa just got... Wait, what? The Ottoman have
Ooh.
declared war on Leventa, which means there's a
What?
high chance that they're gonna bring in
Us.
so Grand Colombia might go to war with the Ottomans.
They have no military power.
I didn't say it would be a good idea. I just said it might
Yeah,
happen.
no. Ottoman AI in 5 was very aggressive.
Honestly, I don't know if they do have things like that. Why do they have a faith here? Oh, because it's like pearls. Yeah, I don't know why the icons aren't always showing. They keep updating the game in new ways to break it. You know. The Ottomans are right next to a volcano. Interesting. And we've met Hunza, which is trade routes generate +1 gold for every 5 tiles they travel. I always thought that was an interesting one. I don't know how useful.
I think it's kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I was under the assumption it was like mid or worse. Honestly, I just thought it was interesting.
One Eye Clan looks so close, but I bet if you mouse over it, it's just like 20 turns still.
It's 10
Oh
plus.
10
no!
plus 20.
It was 10 plus turns like 3 turns ago, so it's less than 20 turns. Is what that means, and more
They're
than
about to become a
yeah.
city-state.
We're gonna have another city-state for Grand Colombia to lose to, between us. We got 50 grievances against the Ottomans. I don't even think we can use them, because, like, you can't denounce... I mean, if we wanted to declare war on a city-state, he has stuff in, I guess. That might get us some, but we don't, I assume. I don't even know if he has
No.
any. Is he with Naz? Do you have any city-states that like you? Well, to be fair, we don't have any city-states. We're the suzerains either.
Yeah, Simon Boulevard's been very active.
They're building something here. They're building... I don't know. Does it not say? I thought it says.
It looks like a wine bar.
Yeah, it says at the Menanke. They're building at the
Oh,
Menanke.
there it is, yes.
Oh,
that
God,
must
what a
be a
pain.
marsh. But, hey, I'm not suggesting anything, but, you know, spending 0 turns building something and then, you know, taking a city is a thing that some people might advocate for.
Well, hold on, but that would be murder. We wouldn't kill people for their buildings. It would be inanimate
Whoa, whoa,
objects.
whoa, 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 whoa! Who said anything about murder? We're simply just putting the city under new management.
Imminent.
Not anything wrong with that.
We've gone to imminent.
Imminent.
One Eye Clan
Holy
is
shit.
about to become, not...
The conservation area got abolished by law.
That's why it's gone. What?
Injunction.
Oh,
I thought the injunction.
someone misinformed me. But I remember where it is.
What? No, it got an act was passed by the Senate abolishing it.
And then I was proposing
I'm
that we just build over it and we find a new area for conservation. That's what I proposed. I don't believe anyone mentioned any. I could be wrong, and someone did mention.
I'm gonna need someone to be correct here real soon, you know. Okay.
But there is no. What?
Right.
I trust Taylor.
Next thing
I also trust...
for building, I reckon we get another military unit, and then we go kick the rock vault. Go get rid of the rock vultures and disperse them.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea tactically. I say, adding the last word so that I don't publicly endorse genocide. I think an archer is probably a better idea, although I'm just a fan of them in general. But a warrior would be faster. by like a fair amount.
So then warrior then?
Yeah, we'll go with warrior. Because they've got that river there, and we can use the river to make them hit us. And an archer doesn't like being hit, even if it's across a river, compared to a warrior. Okay.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong. What's the two notifications above the next turn?
Tech boost.
Tech boost.
And then this is telling us we got an era score for the tech boost.
Hmm.
So the
it's
tech boost was for making this pasture on the cattle here.
Yeah.
So that's why we're on 7 turns to horseback riding instead of like 27.
How many civs also in this game? Correct me if I'm wrong. So there's we've already know 2 of them.
There's I don't know off the top of my head. But this is Sweden. I don't think I've ever seen
So
these
what-
colors with anyone but Sweden, actually.
Is that a good one or a bad one? I always forget.
I mean, she doesn't like when you have great works, but other than that, she's not like a warmonger. Actually, I mean, I don't know if any of them have their own personalities aside from agendas, but she shouldn't be a warmonger.
Has the court been deliberating on this case for 8 days?
Yes.
We've met Sweden.
What? That... I don't think the
So-
court can prevent the Senate from dissolving the conservation area, especially by being this inactive.
All right. As for this, we'd be honored to meet the Swedish delegation.
I agree. They should have... No, they should have... No, the law got passed. When did that law get passed?
Can we get a third on that? Okay, we got a third.
Thirded.
And then
And the other side of the hospitality,
The-
I think.
was that also thirded and seconded? Because I think QI implied. Okay. Italian?
What?
Or I don't know. I don't. Did we get a third? yet?
Yes.
Cool. We've found. Holy crap! They've got some nice farms. That's just farm. Oh, rice, and that is a farm with rice. So they have some rice farms, I should say.
It's funny. Apparently in Finland, like various desserts are rice based
Interesting.
because rice was historically a luxury there.
Oh, okay.
Because
Makes
like
sense.
it's very cold. There's nowhere to grow rice.
That sounds pretty interesting.
And that's a silk plantation. They've got a campus and a theater square here too. Interesting. They're going
They're
very.
producing 30 signs per turn. What the actual?
They're a science civ, to be fair. They're what do they get?
It's raw.
Oop, hello. Oh, it just isn't doing what I wanted it to do. I thought it like froze. I guess they don't get that. Actually, Sweden's interesting. It's kind of a culture, diplomatic, and science, but mostly kind of diplomatic. They do get... Yeah, never mind. That's a... No, I guess early on, they just built a campus, so... I don't know where they're getting all that science. They must have, I don't know, maybe a wonder?
Was there any other ones that were built during the
Is there a way to see wonders here? Yeah. I kind of thought there might be for some reason. QI, you got a question from Taylor in...
Oh, why did the announcement for the stream not happen? I don't know. I don't know the technical side there. I guess I can ping everyone.
What turn are we playing to again? Someone
I
said.
will ask that.
122 or an
Okay.
hour, whichever is shorter.
Oh, okay.
Hunza. I don't think I've seen that city state before.
So
Another
15 more
volcano.
minutes, because we're not going to make it anywhere close
Yeah.
to 122.
I don't know when Hunza what Hunza was added with. They might have replaced one that, because they'll change a city-state's name if it used to be a city that is now in something that became a
Right.
civ, but it might have just been added straight up. Okay, we're gonna build a quarry there. I was thinking of masonry. Quick deal alert. Not seeing anything. Oh, it's saying that we could buy silk or truffles.
Do we need to? I guess they don't have amenities.
We do have like enough money that we might be able to buy something like useful in our cities. A monument would speed up our culture. That's about it, I guess. We could wait and get a granary or something though.
I don't want to purchase anything right now.
I reckon we wait and see.
Are you saying my name? Are you saying yes? Like, what does this mean?
I think it was saying
Oh,
yes
yes, that
to
was.
you.
Okay. Interesting.
I thought it was
Yeah.
vulgar.
QI works
is,
better though, because
yeah,
you
no,
actually say
you're
it that way.
that is even better. I saw that.
Deputy Minister. Please
No.
behave yourself.
Yerevan.
And
Oh, look at that.
Yerevan is
Beautiful.
really good for religion.
This is great.
And they have
We
walls
So
should
now we
there.
ally
look
them
more.
immediately.
Jesus.
Personally,
So
I
we have
still prefer Auckland.
so
But...
as it stands, our two buffer states against either the Colombians or the Ottomans are both religious states. Great.
Yeah. I'm not sure, entirely sure what if
The
there's
argument
a
there is, I was just gonna say,
point to that.
I was hoping for something a little different. Not gonna lie,
Mm.
diversity is nice. We're gonna send the builder to the new city.
The new city's only got 3 population, and it's already working 3 good tiles, and it's got a 4th one, but it could work with the 4th population, so it's probably not worth it to use it immediately. In 2 turns, we'll be able to start irrigation, and then we can build plantations and get us some amenities from olives.
That would get our olives online.
Which I think is a better idea.
Yeah.
Also, just to throw an idea at the ministry, I know we might be a little short on time. Can we also consider after we do plantations? Could we also start looking at getting our harbors ready, or commercial hubs?
So we don't have the tech for that yet. We are allowed to research celestial navigation, though.
We are, yeah.
Yeah. Would be... I mean, Royal Navy dockyards are amazing, so, like, we probably should. It would be nice if we had 2 sea resources to improve.
I mean, strictly speaking, we do, but we would need to buy a few tiles.
Yeah, if we settle up here, we would have some, though. Honestly, the tile they're on might be a good one, because it's like, that's a +4 harbor. I don't know, I guess if you settled here, you could get a +5 harbor? but then you aren't immediately on the. We'll see, I guess. Okay. So we completed a granary here. I guess this is still under my control.
Yeah.
Great Bath. Correct me if I'm wrong. What does that one do again?
It acts as a dam and gives faith to every floodable tile in the city every time there's a flood, or for every time that it has been flooded. It's way too early game to try to get it though. Like that's literally from pottery, so someone else
Correct me
is.
if I'm wrong. Can the Prime Minister or the Deputy Prime Minister push the Supreme Commander to do something? Correct me if I'm wrong. If necessary, or does that need to be a Senate thing?
I don't know. Off the top of my head.
Well,
I don't know. What
I-
would you be
I'm
commanding
pretty sure
me
the
to do
ministry can issue
anyways?
orders to the Supreme Commander.
Can the Prime Minister like give a direct order that overrides
I
the
don't think it's the
ministry?
Prime Minister alone.
It's the ministry, no. Okay.
Why? What do you
No, nothing. Just, something caught. No, 'cause I was reading something, and just something caught my eye. I had to ask. So again, don't worry about it. Just something caught my eye.
Okay, not suspicious at all. I thought
Trust me.
Itamananki would be useful, but Colombia is building it.
Yeah, and they're doing all right production-wise on building it to the point where there's no way we're gonna build it in this city at 53 turns. And
Yeah,
I thought that was on my end. That was
43
long.
turns is so long.
That was 53 actually. And this one is.
Oh, I meant for the Great Bath.
34. Oh yeah. No, Great Bath is we don't have this city is not super productive currently.
Yeah, we probably need workers there or a monument.
I mean a monument won't help with production at all.
Well, culture will get a state workforce faster and better policies
Yeah,
faster.
we could do that. We could also potentially do a military unit to help out over here if we wanted.
Well, we have a warrior and...
We have
Wait,
a
do we
warrior
really
and
only
an
have
archer.
one warrior?
What? We have a warrior, an archer, and we're building another warrior. Although
Where is our archer?
it's where I pointed. It's right here.
Oh my god, it blended into the sea so well.
I guess I don't have to keep it there anymore because there's no barbarians there.
Okay, well, we're building another warrior, right? So I don't think we need another military unit.
I suppose not. It depends
I
on.
believe another one wouldn't be a bad thing personally.
I do want to say I don't know about the legality of me removing the military units from the cities to try to wipe out the rock vultures.
It's perfectly legal, as far as I know.
That was an interesting tack on at the end.
Well, you know what they say.
Plausible deniability is the best kind of deniability.
No, pride comes before the fall, okay? That's what they actually say. Thank you very much.
A monument is... I do like the idea of a monument because it would also let us get some of these tiles faster.
Yeah.
Also, Leventa is not doing great.
Yeah, we might lose it.
I mean,
we have another Ottoman state surrounding us.
We weren't having it in the first place. To be fair, we didn't have it. The Grand Colombians did. Gosh, this is nuts. And it's not even
What was I
like
gonna say?
Actually, that might be...
Europe.
What?
That's probably directly south of us, like all the way south.
Europe
if I'm wrong.
is
Yeah.
correct. Well, Sweden is in Europe. That's actually correct.
Oh.
So far, that's the only thing that's been accurate.
There's another
think it's
Swedish
another
city.
Sweden
Ooh,
city or
Barbarian
something.
Galley Sea Ghost. We've seen these guys, I think, up here, so they've been going
Yeah, well,
around pretty far like
Wow.
us.
They've been
They
nothing but
probably
problems.
went around the north, though.
Yeah, they did, I believe. I could be wrong.
horseback riding is
Oh god.
that is a rock vulture, archer, and spearman. Interesting.
Do we move it directly right next to it in charge, or are we going to wait in the city?
I think waiting in the city for it to get close, because then it'll attack while we have the defensive bonus of being in the city. Our friendship expired with the Ottomans. Permission to redeclare?
Yeah, I would renew. We
I'm
don't want to
gonna
be diplomatically isolated against Colombia.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm just gonna abstain for now, but just leave it at that. So I guess it stands 2 votes for, 1 abstain.
I
and
mainly just
believe
want them to not be able to declare war on us, especially after they get that new city if they take Levanta.
Prime Minister?
Prime Minister.
We're voting on whether to redeclare friendship? Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
That's 4 in favor, 1 abstain.
he accepted.
research.
Our
as
roads
well.
are upgraded. We have a bridge. Sorry, what?
Oh!
We've done it. We've.
We can
done
get
it.
irrigation in 6 turns. We're lacking on
I think we
amenities.
should get
think it's
irrigation.
worth
Are
it.
we
Let's-
allowed to get irrigation?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe that we have a bill prioritizing irrigation in terms.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we have multiple laws now that say we should research
And
irrigation.
make a list that just says this bill was prioritization, please and thank you. It's fleeing. Shoot
It's
it.
a quadrireme. I'd rather not stand right next to those guys. Because they can attack without taking any damage. They're naval ranged unit.
Oh god, we need to run.
If we
Where?
damage it, well, okay. It's got... If we run, it can't shoot again unless it has extra movement. Oh, what the hell? I've never seen a left click do that.
Alright. He's gone against the ministry.
Supreme Commander sends our brave sailors to their deaths.
Makes butcher. That's what I'm gonna call it now. It's a butchery.
This is literally a non-canonical timeline. I did not mean to do that. That's crazy. Although attacking a ranged unit, it can be pretty useful. For example, although that one's on a there's a high chance they raise this field to heal themselves for 50 points. By the way, so if that happens, I called it. Is all I'm saying. Where the heck? Where the heck?
So, as also, I'm going to say something that might be a bit controversial. We need to start pumping at military unions. And correct me if can we check the progress of rock vultures?
20 plus turns current.
Okay.
Apparent.
I'm gonna now make this abundantly clear. We said we were going to start moving units in. I know we have a military act stating that we can't leave the city, but we should be starting to pump at military
No,
units.
the military act gives... The BRSA gives us pretty explicit permission to leave the city, especially at this point.
I was going towards them, and then they came towards me. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not...
But we definitely have the force to disperse them militarily.
Well, yes, once we deal with these guys that are in our cities is kind of a thing. Also, our warriors gonna be done... Is this SC? Oh, Supreme Commander. No. Could you imagine what Painthouse News would say
has fallen.
if they saw... we're fleeing from that. We don't want to die.
Oh, Supreme Court regarding the injunction.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Oh,
Supreme Commander, and I was gonna say, what the heck?
This is not a good position to be in.
Nah, it's a great position to be in.
Oh, dang.
Just shoot him. This is
Now we got lucky there.
super
Raised it, the coward, killer.
They
They
did
destroy the livelihoods.
they just stole from our farmers. Big Grain Lobby will not be happy with them for that.
Settler.
No, hang on.
I hardly know her.
Let's first deal with the city-state before we think about a settler. I think that would be
Are we over time now?
Yep,
Stop the
the stream.
stream.
Damn, okay.
Hang on. Hang on, my
What do you
clock's
mean,
not working. I
hang
think
on?
we